So how much protein should adults in midlife and beyond be getting? Again, I think the numbers are all over the place anymore. You're hearing higher numbers, lower numbers. From your experience, your education, does it change with age or activity level, or is there a basic standard that we can just tell people across the board this many grams per pound or kilogram?
Yeah, so the RDA for protein is zero point 0 to 1.2 grams per kilogram of body weight, which now we're realizing is probably on the lower side, but still is, sufficient, I would say, for the average population that doesn't exercise. That's a good place to start. Once you start adding exercise in and you start adding aging in and you have more breakdown of the muscle tissues and the bone, we need more protein on hand to help support that. So for example, like endurance athletes, you want to be closer to like 1.2 to 1.4 grams of kilograms of body weight. And then if you get into strength athletes, we're looking more at 1.6 grams per kilograms of body weight. But if you're also looking at aging population, because we do have a decrease for muscle protein synthesis and we need more protein, you're looking for the same intake as a strength athlete. So 1.6 to 2.0 grams per kilogram, which can seem like a lot, but we need that extra protein on hand to be able to just support the breakdown of our body from natural physiological aging, but then also from strength training as well too. So I always thought that was very, very interesting that our RDA for elderly would also be the same as like a strength athlete. And whenever I tell my patients that, they're always like, well, that's way too much. I can't eat that much. So trying to get that intake in our aging population has been a challenge.
So it would seem like across the lifespan, the key is to remain physically active, incorporate quite a bit of strength training in your exercise routine, and then your protein really doesn't have to change too much. There's not a lot of calculation involved in there. Mm-hmm. If we're active and we're active aging, then we're probably okay with, anywhere from, I always go in pounds because most people kind of talk in terms of pounds. I usually just go a nice easy number of 1 because everybody knows what they weigh and they can multiply by 1. Is that 1 gram per pound? Is that too much? Right about enough?
Yeah, so I like to say 1 gram per ideal body weight, just because everyone doesn't know what their lean body mass is. So if your ideal body weight is 185 pounds, you'll shoot for 185 grams per day. If it's 120, you'll shoot for 120 grams per day. That's pretty much the easiest thing to follow, and it makes it really simple for everyone to be registered. That's how much they should be getting. But yeah, you'll get the best results from that.
Yeah, it's important too for people to understand it's not your total body weight, because if you're over fat, which the majority of the American population is, there's a significant number of pounds in there that don't require protein, and we actually need a little less protein, a little less calories in order to get to a healthy weight.